Division 1A level. But on Wednesday at high noon, these young men became distinguished for something vastly different. They were the first team in the land to board an airplane and fly off into suddenly scary skies to play a football.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Panthers ready to get this thing started and open the season. Fielded in the end zone, it's Martin. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Iowa State's offense will get the ball first. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter. And Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this opportunity. And David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to
breaks into the open. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So Georgia State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the hype. I'm excited to watch this debut.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes a hit as he fires. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Flying play action. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. All right, guys, let's chat Iowa State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Cyclones are rolling down the field. They'll go with a direct snap. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chains. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cyclones! Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll go to the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
Hold.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. Bringing the heat. Flips it out on the screen. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The lone back's got it. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. The Panthers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They get to... Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Panthers about to kick it away and get this season started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will start this game off. To the ground with the back. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. The Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. A missed opportunity on that errant pass. And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So Georgia State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point. There is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation.
For going for a big play right off the bat. Pulls it in on the left. Touchdown, Panthers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking, Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. The give out of the gun. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. The throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover zero, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
All right, guys, let's chat Iowa State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. Got him downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
The Cyclones will have it 1st and 10. Takes a handoff. It's Roberts. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. I don't know if it was luck, and let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Makes the grab. It's Rigby. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Continues to fight for yards. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this third possession. Finds his tight end, and the defense drags him down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll give it to the back. Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on! And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. To the air on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that process. So nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Gonna take a shot. Touchdown, Georgia State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nice move there. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. The Cyclones trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Looking for the goal line. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Looking to fire. Steps away to find some room. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. UNLV is on top, but it's not like Randall Cunningham is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 10 over Kentucky. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And wings it incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Looking for room. It's Roberts. Race it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa State. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And more importantly, we've got an early barn burner as both teams have come out firing, as you'll see on the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Hold. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page.
Oh, he wants it all. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. This offense has it with really good field position. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. To the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And the Cyclones line it up with a first and goal. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Savage. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been...
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well. And you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
The hand to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking for the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Here comes the offense on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. Looking left. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Quick completion to the right. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3's coming soon.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by just 4 to West Virginia. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pulls it in, it's Savage. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Now, a 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Base 27 jump. Base 27.
He'll do it himself. Finds a little space. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an E.
And into the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cyclones!
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen...
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Cyclones have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming, and the opening of the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Panthers offense will get the football first. On the ground, it's Flanagan. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He'll keep it himself. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this center down gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Plows through the defense. Another broken tackle. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. He's got 67 yards rushing now. What a way to start this season. Georgia State comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Big play for both of these teams early in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, running back on the move. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Touchdown, Panthers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I love the aggressiveness early by this offense. 4th and goal, no problem. Putting the drive together, staying...
and they get rewarded. I like just paying the drive off, too, because because it's the opening drive of the game. You marched it down the field. You want to come away with a touchdown, right? And maybe the decision-making there for the coaches, listen, even if we don't get it, our defense is out in good field position. There's a lot of football left to go. We can make up for it later. I love the aggressive play call.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Cyclones offense has its first opportunity of the day. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David has worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Rigby. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Spits it out to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. A low line drive and short kick. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like, they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
Forced out of the pocket. Slings it downfield. Working on the right. Brings him to the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Looking for space. It's Savage. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. He'll try to do it himself. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's 3rd down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the 4th down.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll try the run. Spins away from the defense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here on 3rd down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Looking for the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Iowa State. Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. fire. Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big fella showing some ability. Got away from one tackle. Defense lucky they had a few more there to help.
Yeah, he's not a big stiff. He's not a blocking tight end. This guy can do some work out in the open field as well. He showed you his athleticism.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Might be changing the route. From the gun on 3rd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. He'll pull it on the read. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And the Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Roberts. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Inside the 30. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21. He's now up to 95 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Turning it on! They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Georgia State jumps back to the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. A first down run in the red zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Strong, firm tackle.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Roberts. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field, and don't worry.
He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones. Fit it in the window for the score.
And I absolutely love this play call. You still got a little bit of space while you're not too close to the goal line where you can run your big tight end right up the middle of the field, run the post route, throw it up to him, let him do the rest, and get the touchdown.
14, Georgia State, 10.
He'll bring it out. It's Walker. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He'll run it again. They're able to make the stop, and not before Georgia State has a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Flanagan. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Georgia State jumps back to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Catch in the middle. It's Flanagan. Hard-hitting tackle. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Erickson. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Out of the gun, the inside give. There he goes. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Unloads it left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after a long drive by the offense on third down, the defense able to make a play, get a hit on the target, knock it loose for an incompletion. And now it's decision time if you're on offense. What do you do here on fourth?
Complete out of the backfield. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got rid of it just in time. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. And the Panthers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
17, Iowa State, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. A strike downfield. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. And the Cyclones with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Fires to the big fella, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they'll send out the field goal unit, and he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. And it slips just inside that right upright. And we are all tied up here in the second.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe
turning it on. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Cyclones have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Iowa State. And that one will give them the lead. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of score.
And it's blocked. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Got his man quickly. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll move the tight end. Give to the running back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He makes a grab. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another 1st down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. There he goes.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
The play action fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the catch. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Surging forward on the sneak. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Got him downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Power football with the run. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Here's the pressure. Fires downfield. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Second down, he'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pulls it in, it's Rigby. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off the play fake. Got a man, it's Flanagan. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. That's caught. It's Savage. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. On the run, still looking. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On on third down. He'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Tight end now in motion. Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Roberts. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Cyclones come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gets the back moving. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching them. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Breaks the tackle. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. With the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Georgia State! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point was good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Pulled and fired complete. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Got a man. It's Branch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Got it in the middle. It's Branch. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now on second down.
Let's go! Let's go!
He wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. And he showed off that stiff arm for a nice pickup on the play. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Cyclones have this offense rolling. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Unloads quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes one.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. Second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football here.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Cyclones! They move on top here in the fourth.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Incomplete on the two-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal. They'll have to settle for holding a one-point lead.
Georgia State, 31.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets away from one, finds some space. He now has 110 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. To the ground, he's got it again. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Unloads to the wideout. He caught it! Touchdown, Panthers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Branch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Robbins. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. He wants it all. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
I absolutely love when defensive backs do exactly what he did. Don't try to make the big play. A lot of times you see him go up together and the receiver come down, but he goes up, he bats the football down, makes sure nobody catches it. No points are getting put on the board. Nice.
Touchdown, Iowa State! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. And they only need a field goal. They have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best players. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man. It's Flanagan. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Georgia State jumps back to the line. Last chance coming up. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he got a hand up. Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Cyclones will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will take the field first. Gonna run it. It's Flanagan. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very...
Going over the top. Intercepted in the first drive. Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Panthers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Iowa State's offense will come out first. They go to the ground. Turning it on. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Georgia State's offense will go to work for the first time today. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the hype. I'm excited to watch this debut.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical. They love running the football. That's their identity. But the defense getting that stop on 3rd and short against the run, that sets a very clear message that they've shown up to play. They know it's coming, and they're going to be here all day.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll run this play from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Branch. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. And the Cyclones in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. Takes the handoff, it's Roberts. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Right back to the well. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Branch. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers. And we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cyclones ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Georgia State's offense will get first crack at it today. The give to the back. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. After the run, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Flanagan. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throws to the back. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. So Iowa State's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab over the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the handoff. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. The give to the tailback. The spin, still on his feet. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Flanagan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The defense was on to something there. They were sensing screen might be coming up. D-line did a great job staying home, getting close to the running back and tackling him for no gain.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They're able to make the stop, but not before... State has a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now adjusting. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44, a big-time pickup on that one. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for second down. He might want another play. Going to sling it on second down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on third down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
To the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rigby. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Puts him in the spin cycle. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And the Cyclones have it with a first and goal. He's looking to pass. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in but couldn't quite get home. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now third and goal from the 2. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cyclones!
And how about this offensive line? Third and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Puts it out of the air. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. We've put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. play of the period, first down here. From the shotgun, the inside give. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll move the wide receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Georgia State Panthers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. The Panthers ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will have the first possession of the game. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Roberts. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Branch. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cyclones really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Panthers offense will go to work for the 1st time. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the hype. I'm excited to watch this debut.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. They'll run the screen. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a 1st down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and 1st down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Still looking on the move. Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Panthers about to kick it away and get this season started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cyclones offense will take the field first. And when you go to market for a veteran quarterback, you want a guy who can come in, command respect, immediately become the starter. And Jesse, they think they found him.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see how he's going to perform today. I know he was really excited about this. opportunity. And David, he chose this situation specifically because he believed it gave him the best chance to compete for a national championship and to have an opportunity to play at the next level. Now he's got to go show it, right? We've seen this guy play before. We've seen him have success. This is a big stage for him today.
No doubt. I think all eyeballs will be on him, right? Even his teammates. They're going to be watching every single move. He was the guy that was talked about to come in, to take over, to lead this team. He's making the money. That's talked about as well. So let's see how he responds, and let's see how he gets his career going in a new spot.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Heaves it on the run. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Cyclones send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the Georgia State Panthers offense has the ball for the first time. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school. But talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the speed. He has the hype. I'm excited to watch this game.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the inside. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
This Georgia State offense ready to go with another 1st down. Fighting off the defender.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Savage. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. The Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Caught behind the line. It's Flanagan. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that 1st drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about in that 1st drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Roberts. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Oh, what a cut! He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Roberts. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
On third and goal, they'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be fourth down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. The official says no good. So the score remains 3-0.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Up to 44 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And this offense gets on the board and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Creates a little space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The Cyclones line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nestles it in at the 35. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Using his legs, it's Flanagan. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Panthers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Great pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Grab near the sticks. It's Booker. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He's got it on the move. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Trying play action. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. And the Cyclones looking to convert on 4th down. They'll run for it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on! He's now up to 71 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. On the move, he fires. He's open on the right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Flanagan. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Grabs it inside the 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia State.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Coming out with it, it's Martin. And the returner will be knocked down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not sure.
There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, did you see the D tackle just slice through the offensive line? That's how you get penetration. That's how you dial up the tackle for loss.
The Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Rigby. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Roberts. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
2nd down.
The give from the gun. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
From the gun. Give on the inside. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. The Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. Touchdown, Iowa State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle, it's Rigby. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Under fire. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. Fights off a defender. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going now.
The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
That's caught. It's Branch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
17, Iowa State, 10.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Walker. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. He's down at the 25-yard line, waning moments of the first half, and it's a 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Erickson. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Off play action. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
The Cyclones will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. After run, now throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. Steps away. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. Bringing the heat. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got to have confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
And the Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Rigby. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Here comes the option. Quick toss. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Going for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. What a disappointment. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They'll give it to the back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He's going for it all. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They've been frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Looking to throw on 3rd. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 30. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Unloads to the wideout. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Cyclones. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Panthers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. From the gun, the ground game. Shakes off the defender. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Back to pass on second down. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Might be looking to run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, it's picked off. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Cyclones are threatening in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the run. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Give to the running back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Power football with the run. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Well, I'll tell you, he picked a good time to have his longest run of the day. Really nice job there, feeling the pressure, buying himself some time, and then taking off and getting north. And just so gifted when he's in the open field. That's going to really give a jolt to his offense.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Panthers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
It's a draw. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
Offense facing 4th down.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. And that decision will be questioned for a while. So the defense will try to stop the deep pass here with under 2 minutes to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Quick strike complete. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And the Cyclones in a good spot here with second and short. They just keep firing. They're setting up the screen. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Booker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Stokes. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock.
On the play. Brings up.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Roberts. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw for it. Hauls it in. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Cyclones moving quickly to the line. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Makes the catch. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Brings up fourth down.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State!
Man, you did the hard part. What a drive, putting points together, getting 6. Now, what are you going to do? Decision time. Do you want to go for the win right now, go for the 2-point conversion, or kick this thing and go into overtime with seconds running down on the clock?
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they decide to tie it up in the final seconds. Looks as if we could be headed for free football. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
get it started here in overtime. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Savage. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to adjust the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. If he houses this, it's ball game. Continues to fight for yards. And the takeaway is the exclamation point. The game saver for the win.
That's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. You're obviously down here in the red zone. It's overtime. The windows are going to be small. He just got a bit too aggressive with his decision-making. The defense makes him pay, and now they're giving it back to their offense with a chance to kick a field goal here and win.
Caught behind the line. It's Roberts. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Makes the grab. It's Branch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and long, and they want to be careful here not to go backwards and make a potential game-winning kick tougher. Finding open areas. He gets it into the red zone, but not quite to the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 18, and it's 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. So here comes the field goal team, and they'll kick for the win. And he got it. The kick is good. Wins the game in overtime. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime, just an absolute...